Hello everyone, we're here to talk about our new teacher workstation. We're doing this video in this format because you need to see the actions I do to fully understand how to use this new powerful tool. Before we get started, I want to talk about one brief change. The laptop will now be assigned to you versus your school. What this means for you is if you change between one school and another, you do not have to bring in your computer to have it reassigned to you at a new building. Okay, now on the form of the computer, we'll notice that we have two webcams, one on the keyboard and one in your standard position. The one on the keyboard is called the world-facing camera. We'll see why in just a moment. If we click on our search button here, our magnifier, and type camera, we open up the camera. Now you'll see this starts facing us versus facing the world. It also starts in a small window. So what we're gonna do here first is expand it. Now, when we flip our computer over and we tap, you'll see in a moment where my hand is, we tap the button right here, we now see through the computer to the world, hence world-facing camera. We can hold the computer with two hands, just like you might an iPad, snap a picture, and then when we flip back over to our standard laptop mode, we have access to the files in our M drive in our camera roll. We could then open that file up in Google Chrome. Now, in Microsoft Edge, which we have right on the desktop here, we'll open up our district website. A feature of Edge is called Add Notes. What Add Notes let us do is I take my stylus out of the garage here, and now I can move the whole website. Imagine this was a content that I wanted to display to my class. I could be projecting, and I could use the stylus to highlight words, maybe sections of the website that they want to click on, or maybe a link to a resource or something like that. I could maybe highlight this, say, don't do something like that. I could then, if I wanted to, I could, using this button right here, the little clip button, I could then take a screenshot, and you see how it says copied? That means it is saved to my clipboard. Another option, I hit the X in the top, and it brings up this Save Changes. I say no. Another option I have is using Windows Ink Workspace, Screen Sketch. I have a similar thing. I can't scroll, but I have a few more options up top. I can still do my notes, my edits, if you will. I can now go back, and I can redraw, and I can now save to a file or still copy to my clipboard. Now, the most important part is to put our stylus back into the garage. The last thing to talk about is Action Center. So as we've talked about before, we can get to Action Center by swiping. If you don't see all these tiles, you might be in collapsed view. Remember to expand so you see all the tiles. You can also click right in the corner and it will bring up the Action Center again. It's important to remember when you're docked and you have access to more monitors. I don't have more monitors right now, but with the project option, I can change my options between duplicating my display, extending a new display like in space next to my display, or just showing my own screen as I am right now. It is important to remember that this is just the tip of the iceberg. There will be more training, more information, more tools coming your way as we continue to move throughout the year.